Good morning, everyone. My name's Nicole Traum, and you're watching Lee Health's Healthcare Hero Self-Care Moment. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's Tuesday morning here in Southwest Florida, and we are working on allowing ourselves to remember that the universe has our back. It's a really great thing to think about when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling like maybe you have to do everything all the time. And I think during these times of our quarantine and COVID, a lot of us have had to take on roles, have had to take on responsibilities that we never thought we would have to. And so we just kind of keep piling those things on and going, I've got this, I've got this, I've got this. And even though you may have got this or have it, right? Allowing yourself to remember to pause and receive so that you can really fully be present with whatever it is that you have is going to help in maintaining sanity, maintaining health, maintaining immunity, all those things. When we start to pile all these things on and take over with our ego and our own personal energy, we lose that connection, right? We lose that support. So as we move today, we're going to again start to work towards the back of the body, allowing ourselves to remember that we don't have to do it all our own. Yesterday, we talked about how in yoga and in meditation, the front of the body has to do with the self. So you can think about like all those things that you're constantly doing. It's really kind of like a great analogy because, we move from the front of our body. We meet people, we're talking, we're interacting. It's all coming from this part of the body. And the back body, even though it's there, right, we can't always see it and we can't even always feel it. I think for me, especially when I started this practice of being able to move towards the back of the body, I realized how much I resided here in the front of the body. So as you move towards the back of the body, we're moving towards that place of the universe, of everything around us that supports us. And as we lean into that, we take some of the pressure off of ourselves. So if you're up for taking some pressure off yourself today, you'll really enjoy this practice. So take a comfortable seat. You can sit up nice and tall. You can even sit back in your chair. So feeling yourself leaning against the back of the chair. That'll be a really nice reminder of letting yourself kind of take some of that pressure off and let the universe support you. I like to think of it as a hand right behind my heart center. So as you lean back into your chair, imagine you've got that really nice big hand, or one of my teachers used to say like a big fuzzy paw, right? Something that's supporting you and loving you. And as you breathe here, you can just start to turn within, taking a nice big inhale and a nice big exhale. Letting yourself feel that flow of breath, inhaling and exhaling. Good. Starting to see if you can breathe towards the back of the body. Starting by bringing your breath down towards the back of your waistline, the back of your ribs. Good. Up through the back of the shoulders and the upper back. And then even breathing into the back of the neck and the head, just feeling yourself as you lean back, letting the front of your body start to soften, start to release and relax. That's it. Let's take another deep breath here. Good. And then with your next inhale, just start to stretch your arms up and overhead. Exhale as you lower those arms down. Filling up as you reach up. Exhaling as you lower. Good. Let's do two more like that, and then we'll add on big inhale, stretching tall. Big exhale as you lower. Good. This time as you come forward, just bow forward here, stretch into your back body. Inhale, stretching up, leaning back. Exhale, bowing forward. Feel your belly start to get a little squeeze as you bow. Feel the back stretching. Inhale and exhale. Let's do two more like that. Big inhale, stretching tall. Good. Big exhale as you bow. Last one. That's it. Good. As you come on up, hook your thumbs. Keep your thumbs hooked and just start to reach up and over to the right. So you can roll your left shoulder back. Having those thumbs hooking is just going to help to engage and connect. And then you can roll the shoulders back as you breathe, even lean your head back. Good. Come up through center. Do the same thing over here, coming over to the left. Rolling that right shoulder back, leaning your head back. Breathing nice and full, nice and deep. Good. And then lower those arms down. Roll your shoulders onto your back. So we are kind of conditioned to move from the front of the body. So as we bring ourselves back, it does really feel, I can even feel now my shoulders are starting to soften away from my ears. Let's do a little twist to get into that place behind the ribs. place of where our kidneys are and our adrenals, which lie right above the kidneys. And those are our glands that regulate that fight or flight hormone, the adrenaline. They can cause us a lot of discomfort and pain, but they can also be a place where we can breathe into that space and really feel support. So let's inhale our arms up. And as you exhale, just start to twist to your right. And then inhale up through center and exhale to the left. And you might even feel one side's a little tighter than the other. Inhale, exhale right. Good. Inhaling, exhaling left. Good. One more time to each side. That's it. Inhale and exhale. And then this next time, as you come up and over to the right, you're going to stay there. You can look towards your right shoulder. Feel yourself inhale as you lengthen, and then exhale, letting yourself twist. Let's take another deep breath here. This is a great pose to do maybe in midday when you're feeling a little stagnant. And then come all the way back up with your inhale and exhale and twist over to your left now. Let your shoulders move away from your ears. Look towards your left shoulder. That's it. Let those shoulders relax as you breathe. Take another 2 breaths. You got it. That's it. Good. And as you come back through center, just roll your shoulders onto your back. We're going to do a really fun standing pose today. You can do it with your chair, but I'm going to say if you can find a space on the wall that has some space, you can even bring your chair there. But using the wall is going to be really great for balance because I'd like you to be able to lean back. Okay, so as you come on up to standing, let's come over by our wall. You can use your chair, and we'll start here with our right foot pointing forward and our left toes pointing back. And we're going to come into a lunge here. So as you bend into that front knee, you're going to feel your legs stretching. Good. You can be pretty close to the wall here too, bending and straightening. If this front knee starts to come forward to the front ankle, then that's a sign to go a little longer. All right. And then keep the legs straight. Bring your right hand down to your right leg and just start to slide it down and come on up. Only going where your body allows. Good. I'm realizing that I should have turned my chair the other way, right? So you can have that seat of your chair facing you. You can bring your hand to the seat of the chair, or keep your hand on your leg, and then just start to open your chest. This is where the wall comes in, right? So I'm a little farther away from the wall. You can actually lean into the wall. Feel yourself stretching here out through the legs, and then maybe bring your top arm up. Take a nice big stretch through your body as you lean back. Breathing into the wall. Take another 2 breaths. That's it. Good. And then come all the way out, and we'll switch sides. So I'm just gonna slide my chair over. This way I'll be able to use the seat of my chair now. So it's different side. Left leg's gonna come forward, right leg's gonna come out. And you can actually come in and touch the chair like this. So it's just another option. Take a look at your feet. Your front heel, if you drew a line, would intersect your back arch. And then we'll start to just bend and straighten. So just situating yourself so you have some space. Bending and straightening, remembering if this front knee comes forward of your front ankle, you're gonna go longer with your stance, a little wider. That's it. And then keep the legs straight. You can keep your left hand on your left knee or bring it to the chair, and you're just gonna slide down and come on up. Make sure you're close to your chair, to the wall now. Good. And then this next time as you come down, you can start to stretch and lean back, maybe bringing your right hand up. That's it, leaning into the wall, breathing into that space. 2 more deep breaths. That's it, good. And then very slowly come on out. And as you come out, you can find your chair here. Move your hips side to side, and then inhale as you look up, exhale as you bow forward. So just come into a nice forward bend here, inhaling and exhaling. Good, 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale, and as you bow forward here, you can bring your elbows to the chair or maybe bring your hands to the floor. Give your legs a little bend, so a little micro bend here as you release your head and your neck, shaking your head yes and no. And then rolling yourself up nice and slow, coming back to your seat, coming back to just noticing how you're feeling. Noticing where you're feeling that sensation. And we're gonna take a comfortable seat. So you can sit either cross-legged or you can sit with your feet on the floor. But I want you to feel the chair at your back. And if your chair doesn't have a nice back, you can even sit on the floor with your back against the wall. So here we go. We're gonna come in and do a little meditation now thinking about drawing towards the back of the body. So let's start by just breathing and softening. And this is a really great way of remembering that the universe has our back, right? When we turn towards meditation, we remember that it's not really about our effort, it's in how we let ourselves soften. So with your eyes open, you can start with a nice big inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. Just noticing how it feels. Good, and then with your next exhale, close your eyes. You can feel yourself leaning back into your chair, feeling that support like a hand right behind you. Let yourself lean into it. Let yourself be supported. And as you breathe, you're just going to follow your breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feeling yourself softening, remembering that you don't have to do this all on your own, right? You can lean into all that support that's around you, all the work that you've been doing, even if you've just started to become more curious about mindfulness, right? That work is there to support us. So let yourself lean into that. Good. We're going to do a body scan today so you can continue with your breath, and I'm just going to bring you through different parts of the body. You don't have to move. You can just sort of bring your awareness there as we move. We're going to move from the top of the head all the way down through the back body, feeling that heaviness, and then from our feet all the way up through the front of the body. So just allowing yourself to be, remembering you really don't have to do anything except soften and breathe. So sitting back in your chair, just start with your eyes closed, feeling that inhale and exhale as it moves in and out through your nose and your mouth. That's it. And then bringing your awareness to the top of your head. Just begin to imagine or even feel a sensation there at the top of the head. Start to bring your awareness now towards the back of your skull, the back of the ears. Seeing if you can recognize that space where your spine and your skull meet. The back of the neck. Upper shoulders, upper back. Feel the back of your arms here, your upper arms down to your elbows. The forearms towards the top of the hands. And then bringing your awareness back to that place behind your heart center, feeling yourself softening back. Breathing into the back of your ribs, into the back of the waistline, into the back of your seat, feeling yourself just softening back into the support of the chair or the wall behind you. And then begin to feel that sensation, that awareness move down towards the back of the legs, the back of the thighs, the knees, the back of your calves and your ankles, all the way down to your heels. Feel yourself here supported as you lean back, as you soften back, and then bring the awareness along the bottom of your feet towards the tips of the toes. And then start to bring that awareness now over the front of the body, starting at the top of the feet, bringing the awareness up towards the ankles, your shins, the front of your knees, and the top of your thighs. Bringing the awareness to the hip points, feeling the front of the hips softening as you release back, your low belly, your ribs, your chest. From your palms of your hands to your inner wrist and inner elbow, all the way up through the front of the arms. Meeting your awareness here in the upper chest, the front of the neck and the throat. Allowing your awareness to move along the sides of your jaw, softening the muscles around your mouth, releasing your jaw and your tongue, softening your ears, your cheeks, your nose, relaxing the muscles around your eyes, your eyelids, your eyebrows, and your forehead. And slowly bringing that awareness all the way back to the top of your head as you continue with your breath, just allowing yourself a nice slow inhale and slow exhale. Remembering that the universe has your back, that you have support all around you. And our practice is in remembering that and allowing ourselves to not have to do all the work, but to trust. So take another 2 breaths here, feeling yourself come back into the presence of the room. That's it. And then moving your fingers and your toes, taking a nice big stretch. And then coming back to that comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall, just bringing your hands back in front of your heart. We honor this practice of connection, of releasing, of trusting. And so it might overflow into all the areas of our lives. We bow together today. Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Nicole Traum with Lee Health's Healthcare Hero Self-Care Moment. We'll be back tomorrow at 6:40 a.m. Please feel free to come back and watch this whenever you need that reminder to lean back, to be trustful, and feel free to share this with your friends. Have a great day. Namaste.